not everyone is satisfied with this vaccine. Even though healthcare workers are the first in line to get the COVID-19 vaccine, many of them are passing. In fact, health officials in Riverside County say about half of the healthcare professionals at their 17 acute care hospitals have said no to the vaccine. Why? That is the question NBC4's Tony Shin has been asking.
In mid-December, frontline healthcare workers were the first in line in Riverside County to get the COVID-19 vaccination. County officials say many of them chose to get it. Many others did not.
And we also noticed that about half of our healthcare workers at our acute care hospitals were declining to take it at that initial time.
County spokesperson Brooke Federico says frontline healthcare workers cannot be forced to get the vaccine. But she also says the vaccines are not going to waste. Instead, they are being given to the next in line, like firefighters, paramedics, and EMTs.
And that was sooner than we anticipated that we would be able to offer it to those groups.
According to health experts, vaccine hesitancy isn't just an issue here in Riverside County.
To be really clear, healthcare workers were interested in getting this vaccine in general, but many of them just wanted to wait for a little bit more information.
Since September, UCLA epidemiology professor Dr. Anne Remoyne has been conducting surveys about vaccine hesitancy. She says initially, about 66% of healthcare workers didn't want to be the first to get the COVID-19 vaccination for several reasons.
Politicization of the process, lack of information about the vaccine, and concern about side effects.
But in a recent survey, Professor Remoyne says the number had actually flipped after the election and after the FDA released more information about the safety of the vaccines.
66% of health workers were actually wanting to get the vaccine as soon as possible.
Professor Remoyne says communication is the key for more healthcare workers to feel comfortable about getting vaccinated.
We need to be able to make sure that people have this information, and if they have questions, that their questions are answered.
Tony Shin, NBC4 News.
Well, News Chopper 4 Alpha over the